Hogan. And we're back, guys. Master, aka Stunning Steve Austin. Yes, I know. That is true. In question, what do you think was worse for Jeff Jarrett? Coming back to WWE and doing the NWA gimmick, or when he was doing that stupid, idiotic pyramid scheme gold thing he did back a few years ago? I agree. Like I said, like I told everyone on part one of this, you're gonna hear a lot of bad WWE wrestling jokes and wrestling shit that you may not know about. Speaking of which, Cultaholic Wrestling, you know who they are, right? Cultaholic Wrestling, they're a YouTube channel that does nothing but talk wrestling. You owe me a cookie because you put a video up today that said 10 ex-WWE wrestlers that you didn't know wrestled in TNA, and I knew all of them because of the fact of I'm old. I remember China wrestling in TNA and Hacksaw. Exactly, I remember Hacksaw Jim Duggan wrestling in TNA. Then it was the other years, but speaking of which, we already talked about the Buff Bagwell film, so I did that in the last one. Trying to think, what else could I talk about? Okay, what's funny is that was not only the only thing Buff Bagwell did that wasn't wrestling related. He was also, and this is going to date myself a bit, he was also in an episode of Charmed, I believe. It was him and Scott Steiner, I believe. I'm sure someone's going to be like, dude, but Doug, you forgot about Billy Gunn. No, we all know Billy Gunn had his spot on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I'm sure he was like, what? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, he did win the King of the Ring, but yeah, I would say to this, I would say to this day, as many people want to say Mabel was terrible, at least Mabel you can say, okay, 95 was a bad year for everybody. Two, he did at least get a title shot against Diesel at SummerSlam. Billy Gunn didn't get any heavyweight championship title match. He pretty much feuded with The Rock and then it died. I hate saying that, but I think the only thing I could presume is maybe The Rock thought Billy Gunn, because Billy Gunn was always a tag team wrestler, that he didn't want to feud with somebody who was always stuck in tag teams. Yeah, his dad's one of the most famous tag team champions of all time. And ironically, what's funny is that same year, Rock, you teamed up with Mick Foley as the Rock and Sock Connection and won the tag team titles. So, tit for tat.
These two competitors. Well, it won't be easy, but nothing makes a statement like overcoming the odds and winning in a handicap match situation. And pointed the elbow right to the chest. Uh-oh.
This is a handicap match, by the way. By the way, I believe the new football organization starts this week. By the way, the USFL. I am not selling your chop after you lick your hand. I don't need to get down with the sickness.
Just deadlifting right there. The power.
By the way, I got to feel old today because when I was at 7-Eleven, they actually had the old Spider-Man ice cream ball. Yes, I bought one.
Put it in the corner now.
And it was delicious. And nutritious.
Presentation of power there. Tough position to be caught in here.
Whee!
Outside. Look at this.
And we just saw a 300-plus pound man fly over the top rope.
Reckless abandon being shown and paying off as well. To stop at every single part of his body. He is having his way in this one now. We are looking at an unyielding attack from him. Topped off with a
Fair enough. Am I actually going to win this match by countout? That would be hilarious. Doesn't say how I have to win.
The referee continues to
Wait a Rock, why was your left leg gyrating like it was trying to do the hokey pokey?
get so close to a countout. You do not want to lose that way. Elbow drop. Piercing.
No. Who said you're allowed to make a tag?
And the Rock is getting dismantled. The Rock is not looking good here. No, their eyes. Their eyes.
The green mist. Boss man slam. Boss man slam.
Rock just got checked in.
Screw you, Austin.
Is this what he needs for the win?
And I just beat Rocky Maivia and stunning Steve Austin. For America.
Here is your winner, the Total Package, Don Barrett. And the celebration's underway. Love them or hate them, you know
Bam,
they did
bam,
everything
bam,
they
bam,
could to
bam,
earn
bam,
this win.
bam. By the way, the Lakers are not in the playoffs. We should all rejoice and celebrate that. He didn't play in the last few games. He actually sat on the bench. The Lakers did fire their well, let me rephrase it now. We know LeBron James is the head coach and GM of the Lakers, but they fired the puppet who's supposed to be the coach. Give me a piece of that Kit Kat ball. Yeah, it was a stupid tweet. I gotta agree. All right, well, we can't do that story because that takes us to the next. That takes us to the next show. So, let's see what Shawn Michaels wants to talk to us about.
So, you beat me on day one, albeit under questionable circumstances. Do you think you can take down 2 Hall of Famers in a tag match?
Wait, I get to team up. I get to take down 2 Hall of Famers in a tag match?
Are the Bushwhackers in town?
Bushwhackers. Yeah, I can get my head licked. Probably not, but my character's saying all the Bushwhackers in town, so it's probably not. Instead of the Bushwhackers, can I take on the Quebecers or Men on a Mission or let's see, Buff Bagwell and Scott Norton. I'm trying to think of other tag teams that would be better than the Bushwhackers. Techno Team 2000. Oh God, I think I might be the only one who remembers Techno Team 2000.
Funny. I mean, how about you team up with anyone here and face me and Road Dogg?
Oh, I get to face Michaels and the Road Dogg.
If beating you two helps me get more recognition, then I'll...
All right, figure out who you want to team with, and we'll see.
Alright, I can either pick Chase, Paragon, or Hector. Oh, as much as I don't like Paragon, I think he would be okay with teaming up to beat up two legends.
I already know who I want. Paragon J. Pierce.
Hall of Fame Challenge. By the way, guys, I am at 781 platinum, so yay, 19 away from 800. Another achievement of showing I have no life. By the way, tonight's stream is brought to you by nobody, because, well, I'm not right now, but I am drinking Bang Cotton Candy Energy Drink because it's keeping me awake. That's probably why I sound like a cartoon character. If it's cotton candy, I'll probably drink it. Oh, I wish I could find some of that again, but man, there's no around me. I'm gonna have to do what my mom and my mom and stepdad said. If I want to find it, I'm gonna find it again. I'm gonna have to go to the. As my stepdad put it, I got to go down to the crime time section of town. Check your rollies and pop your 40s. It's crime time. Hey, I actually like that gimmick. Yeah, but I think he was trying to be nice. That is true. I've been to a few good restaurants actually that are very well to eat at in the hood that are better than most fast food places. Particularly anything that has potato wedges, because since KFC doesn't no more. Yes, I would never let that go. I'm sorry. I want my potato wedges back. Oh, I hate you. Am I going to have to drive to Ohio now just to get that? Sheets is good. They do get I do love those subs, and I do love the pretzels. Yeah, that's kind of... Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he subscribed to my channel. Oh, time to break Road Dogg's ribs. I find it funny, Road Dogg is wearing a Triple H t-shirt instead of one of his own. Wow, Shawn Michaels broke that up quick. The pin attempt. Let Jay get the pin so he can feel special. You think you're special. I just saw Shawn Michaels' face fly across my screen for no real reason. Schoolboy! Good lord, the AI is killing the hell out of Shawn Michaels. Wow, Road Dogg just beat me up with his punches. Yep. Death Valley Driver. But my team wins anyway. Yeah. Oh, now I'm hearing Lacey Evans' theme song, who I wonder if they're actually going to push her when she returns, since I know they're doing some kind of interview promo things for her right now. Yeah. Oh, we let you go. Hmm. Yeah, they could do that, or just have her be like Paige, just sit at home and make money while Paige just streams on Twitch. I would agree with that.
I cut you a break on your first day, but Todd in security said you're still not following protocol, sneaking into off-limits areas, undermining his authority, and worst of all, getting your social media followers to mess with him. Not cool. Hector has an issue with it too. Said he didn't want to let you get away with it. Or get away.
Mm-hmm. I don't either. I think at this point, I agree. WWE should just. I think WWE, the only reason they don't want to cut her is because of how much money they invested in her. But sometimes you have to know when the ship is sunk. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard she got arrested again. Tits, ass, titties, ass, and titties. Yes, I'm calling the man showered. Leave me alone. Oh. Speaking of ass and titties, I'm gonna torture myself this weekend by watching. You might remember this, Wrestlelicious. Pretty much, it's the all-female wrestling show that a dude made after he won the lottery. Um, it's pretty much one of those to where it has some competent wrestlers, but also it's very cheesy. Kind of think like it's the hip hop version of Glow. So that pretty much may be all I need to say. I actually have the song saved to my YouTube folder because I've been listening to the hell out of that after being introduced to the theme song. No, Who Do You Do to Rich is still great. I don't care what anyone says. That is still. Somebody needs to come have that be the theme song in WWE or TNA or something. I would cheer for that person instantly. Oh yes, please. Or better yet, Papa Shango Jr. No, we don't, unfortunately. I mean, it could have been Bray, but they let Bray go. Alexis ain't doing the Fiend gimmick anymore. I know somebody's going to mention, oh, Edge is doing that kind of spiritual shit. No, Edge is... And I'm going to say this because a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's not ripping him off. I find it ironic, once we got the oh, God, Aleister Black group in AEW, now WWE is doing the one for Edge. Yes, you could say, oh, it's Edge is doing a new Brood. I get what people say that, but don't you think it's ironic that Aleister Black has his group and then a few months later, oh, here's Edge with his own group doing the same exact shit. El Familia, yeah, rated RK, bro, but that was just him and Orton. No, Edge is not. I agree. Okay, come on, let me get up, dum-dum. Okay, can you actually let me reverse game? Jesus. I'm not losing again. I want to win another match. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. Dominic Mysterio? That would make sense. Mm-hmm. Because eventually they're going to have to break up Ray and Dominic, and it's not because WWE hates tag teams. Eventually Ray's going to have to hang it up. Mm-hmm. mind. Let's see. What did we miss on Raw tonight? Well, I keep hearing you talk because are you kid? Oh God! So guess who Bianca Belair's next challenger is? No, Sonya Deville. Yep. Looks like Cody and Seth are gonna have a rematch. Wait. Okay, I'm confused. Weren't they supposed to have a tag team title match tonight for the women's? Okay, okay. It got moved because apparently Rhea Ripley's out with an injury. So instead of having... Oh, no, she's out due to illness. Okay, so that's why the tag team title match wasn't tonight. They changed a lot of it tonight because it was supposed to be... Oh, God, what's that guy's name who just debuted? What's his... I am butchering that damn name. But thank you. He was supposed to face Rey Mysterio tonight, but instead he ended up facing Dominic. Because I watched the first hour of Raw. I didn't watch anything else after that because, well, I didn't feel like keep watching Raw, and I was not. And I know somebody's going to be mad at me when I say this. I did not watch the WNBA draft. I'm going to say this. All of them are great athletes, but I am not a fan of women's basketball. I will watch the female March Madness tournament, but I won't watch the WNBA because I hate saying it. It's not as exciting. I don't mean to be an asshole, but the reason the NBA does so much well because you usually see a lot of 100-point games.
If you're really going to stick with this better than everyone act, you need to be able to back it up.
Oh, now I got to do a last man standing match.
We've got an indie wrestler with a PC tryout today, and we really want to test their mettle.
Wait.
If you're
Oh, wow.
shot, think you can keep them down
Do you remember Cole Quinn from one of the storylines they did in one of the Odo games? Apparently, if you take the hero route and the developmental the developmental center, you actually get to face him in a last man standing match. So interesting. Did not know that. Too bad you don't unlock him, because that'd actually be cool as well. Have him back. Somebody created him, and I refused to download him. Yeah. Dude, somebody's actually been making BCW arenas. They got one arena and that's it in the game that you unlock. But the other ones you can find them on the internet and all that crap. I feel weird because I haven't faced him in a lot. Faced Cole Quinn and oh god, and he looks the same too. They didn't even age him. Everybody gets a break. Oh, he actually reversed the move. Okay, stop reversing, you asshole. Best moonsault ever. Thank you, Christopher Daniels. I love that move. Cole Quinn, you must die. Time for a spear. That would still look better than Michelle McCool's and Batista's. By the way, apparently The Undertaker's going to have a podcast coming out later this year on Peacock. I don't know yet, but apparently he's going to... It's kind of going to be like Austin's in a way, but it's also going to be where he discuss how he feels about the business today, so that should be fun. Probably. Count, ref, count.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I will say this, congratulations to Zack Ryder. I know he goes by his real name now, but he has like 8 or 9 titles now from indie feds, and that's without counting the NWA title. He's become the new collector of belts. He's become the Ultimo Dragon of this generation. And if somebody asks in the comments after the stream is done or while it's still live who Ultimate Dragon is, I'm going to want to slap your parents. Oh shit, he actually reversed the move. Oh shit. Dragon screw, ow. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to reverse that. What the hell? Oh god, I gotta actually match the X. Okay, this is difficult. Oh, come on, wow. Stop doing the dragon screw, you fucking asshole. Oh, god damn it. Stop trying to fuck up my legs. I got sexy calves. I don't need you fucking them up. Yeah, fuck you. Eat a boss man slam. Because if you ever take a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia. Speaking of things that you should probably not go down, I went down the MTV reality TV show rabbit hole a few days ago, and I rediscovered one of my favorite shows from when I was a kid, MTV Sphere.
7, 8, 9.
MTV Sphere. It was pretty much we're going to stick 5 or 6 random people in a haunted house or a haunted location and make them do stupid shit. And if you survive both nights, you win $5,000. Remember when we thought $5,000 was a lot of money? Who am I kidding? That's still a lot of money. I could use $5,000 right now. That would make me happy. Should I? Okay, no problem. I'll keep 4,000. You get 1,000.
4, 5.
By the way, because I didn't get to say this past weekend, as many of you know, Friday was my birthday, but it was also Mr. Jones's little one's birthday. So happy late birthday to him.
9, 10. Okay,
I may as well. Apparently, this whole weekend I did nothing but drink, and drink some more. I had beer, a lot of hard liquor like Crown Royal, Incinerator, and I had about, from what my family tells me, 6, 7 glasses of wine on Saturday to where I couldn't even remember the cake I ordered at Sal's Italian restaurant. It was a chocolate cake with chocolate icing and chocolate sprinkles served with chocolate ice cream. I couldn't even remember that because I had so much wine. The good thing is, though, I did not, because I didn't get a PSN card this year for my birthday, I didn't drunk buy anything on the PlayStation Store. Unfortunately, we didn't even go to Walmart, but my family told me some stories, because when I'm drunk, I say a lot of random bullshit in the car. So we were in front of us on the way home. There was a female police officer in a car, and I put my window down and said, "Would you like to play with my nightstick?" and remember, everyone who, and you know this, some of you may not. My stepdad's a retired cop. He just died of laughter. She didn't hear me because she was too busy giving a guy who ran a stop sign and a red light. Which might be a good thing she didn't hear me. Apparently, also, I put my window down because where we went out to eat, it's right next to a college, and all the college goers are coming back, and me when I'm completely wasted. I said, instead of taking the SATs, would you like to take the SEX? So, just know it. I am a happy drunk. I will say a bunch of random bullshit when I'm drunk, but at least, you know, it's happiness, not anger drunk. Apparently, I also said the only reason April O'Neil stays with the Turtles because she doesn't know which one's the father. Yeah, apparently I was on a roll. We came home. I tripped going up the steps into the house and landed in the cat food bowl outside. It was the dry food, so that was funny. We get home. Apparently, we left it on 16 and pregnant for the cats. And I come in and say, man, I may be drunk, but at least I know I'd be a better parent than these 16-year-old women who don't know how to close their legs. And remember, if you're going to have sex while you're still in high school, practice safe sex. Condoms do help. Well, that too, but when we're in high school, we're stupid. I can admit that. Checking the social media thing. Just saw the coolest match during PC training today. Doug Barrett 619 is going to be big news, says Chase the Rib. Who is Ribby from the last game? He's actually kind of nice. His character's not a complete idiot. If we want idiots, we'll talk to Paul Martin. Cause I would like Paul Martin, if he ever watches this, or if we can get him on stream one day, how he confused Busta Rhymes and DMX. I want to know how that's possible. I could understand. I mean, I could understand if it was Method Man and Redman and you got confused. I could understand that because they both have the word man in it. I can understand that. But getting those two confused? Come on.
I haven't checked in with you for a bit. How are you holding up?
Yeah, I like
I
Hector.
think I'm doing all right. I mean, I wouldn't be here still if I wasn't, right?
If I would have saw that post or heard about it, I would have fucking ran off on it. I would have been like,
True. There's not a lot of patience for mediocrity around here. Reminds me of something my old man used to say. Good enough is only good enough if you're good enough.
Yeah. And since you were talking about it, you know, I wonder if anybody remembers the two Def Jam games on PS2 or GameCube. I know you and me do. Does anyone remember in the first one you actually got to unlock hottie female pictures of the female characters that would manage you? Yeah, I'm going to say this. I guarantee you, a lot of men, well, young people, probably played that game when they realized they could get pictures from, they could look at those pictures. They probably were like, I have to play as them, have all the females. They got rid of that one in the second game. Right. Oh. Da 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 da.
He really had a way with words.
Couldn't resist.
I think what he meant was you can coast by if you have the talent, but if not, you better work twice as hard.
There's something I didn't say it in the last stream, I don't think, or part 3. There are actually people making porno arenas right now in WWE 2K22. People are purposely putting porno arenas, or they're putting porno images up there. What's even funnier is, because I had to see what the hashtags were for it. One of the hashtags is Roman Reigns. Which, I'm like, why would you hashtag it like that? Can you imagine if a 9-year-old or an 8-year-old kid's playing this and they type in the search thing for downloaded creations, Roman Reigns? That's going to be the first thing that pops up.
Makes sense, I guess. Does he offer you gems like that all the time?
Not anymore. We haven't really talked in a while. Yeah, anyway,
Let's see.
Speaking of working twice as hard,
I'm going to check the ESPN because remember it is now officially Tuesday, so we do have 2 play-in games tonight, and then we have 2 play-in games tomorrow. The good thing is, LeBron James ain't in it, so that saves us all a headache and happiness. Which I will say this: there were people who want LeBron James to win the MVP. I'm going to say this: this does not come from me hating, because he had good numbers this year. To me, the MVP should be a player whose team made the fucking playoffs. I'm sorry, that's the truth. I should point out as well, I do kind of find it funny when he sat out those few games for a sprained ankle. One of a fanboy on a sign that said Kobe would have played through the pain, and I think we can agree Kobe would have played through it. You fucked up when Stephen A. Smith is even going off on you. That's how bad the Lakers were this year. Stephen A. Smith went off, and Shaq went off. What's funny though is the Cavaliers actually made the playoffs. Let that sink in there. The Cavaliers did something LeBron James couldn't do this year. Speaking of the Cavs, tonight's games on TNT are the 7th the 7th 8th place matchups. In the East, it would be the Cavs versus the Nets. Winner of that is the 7th seed and goes on to the next round. Loser of that match goes into the battle for the 8th seed. And then in the West, it would be the Clippers, which is hilarious that the one Los Angeles team that makes it is the Clippers, taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves at 9:30 on TNT. Same thing for that. I'll make my picks in the morning on video. And then Wednesday, it will be the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Hawks in the 9th-10th place matchup. And then in the West, at 9:30 on ESPN, it will be the Spurs taking on the Pelicans. I'll make my picks officially in the morning when I wake the fuck up.
I'd be honored. Let's do it.
Alright, so looks like the next story though is Lucha Libre style. Oh god. Lucha! Anybody remember that cartoon that was about Lucha Libre wrestling from the 2000s? What the hell was it called? Because we talked about the Hulk Hogan cartoon, which we saw what happened when we did that. The stream crashed. Yeah, one was called The Flea. The teacher was a disco dancer. Mucho Lucha, that's what it was called. Of course, we all remember Ultimate Muscle. I mean, that who doesn't remember that? Oh, looks like somebody commented on a post on one of my posts on Facebook. This could be bad. Oh, good, depending how it is. Oh, it's just more late birthday wishes. Thank you, oh. I don't... What... I hate my phone on occasions. Da, 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 da. I just realized something. The only luchadors left in WWE are Rey Mysterio and Dominic, aren't they? No, they all got released. Yeah. I think, yeah, because I haven't seen them on TV at all in about a year or so. Oh, I gotta win two. Oh, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Okay. So I have to win this one. And I'm going to say this because a lot of people are mad at WWE for breaking up Lashley and MVP, apparently. But I'm going to say this. I think Omos needs MVP more because Omos, while I like him as a wrestler because, you know, he's that big, tall guy. You know, he's menacing. You know, you can make a good monster heel out of him. Because of his accent, a lot of people can't understand him. So he needs a manager. And let's be honest, Omos is already better than Great Khali ever was. If WWE books it where you could actually... I don't think Omos is ready for the Heavyweight Championship yet, but you could book him to be a dominant U.S. or Intercontinental Champion. Personally. No Spanish fly for you. And oh man, that had such a catchy theme song. Lucha, Lucha Lu, it's a way of life. Pretty much, yeah. There's 9 different Rey Mysterios. There's that one female character who follows the book of Lucha to way too much. Oh, that didn't take long to get the first fall. Oh, I just broke his ribs. Yeah, let's break him again. Yep, 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 yep. I did read where your phone blew up. Things you don't want to hear go boom. Yeah, because I remember you saying you can only get a behold of on Facebook Messenger now.
You're the one who's dabbled in acting, right?
Exactly. Well, apparently we got one storyline left before we get to the storyline where I get to make a choice of where I get to go to. And guess who I get to face most likely? Well, most likely, I'm probably going to start off on NXT just because of the fact of this one has William Regal as the GM. Because I'm probably going to save Raw or SmackDown for last because I know if nothing's changed in how the storylines go, to win the Universal Championship on SmackDown, you have to win Money in the Bank. And I hate the Money in the Bank match in this game. It is bullshit. Raw, I... Yeah, well, the Money in the Bank match, when we get to it, because I will promise you, that's probably going to be a whole video by itself. The Money in the Bank match, when I did it on PS5, it took me an hour. Because the problem is, the AI kept attacking me every time I went for the briefcase, but when one of the AIs went for the briefcase, the AIs just stood there like stormtroopers and did jack shit. Let's see, but right now it looks like The Miz is talking to me, so this is kind of funny. Miz says, hey, you're the one who's dabbed in acting, right?
If you consider appearing in hugely successful projects and winning multiple awards dabbled, then sure.
So it looks like I'm facing The Miz. Yay!
Good for you. Turns out the soup commercial I'm shooting here today has an opening for
Yeah,
a
because
featured extra role.
I told everyone I was going to show off every storyline if I could. Because once you leave the PC arena, you can't go back. I agree.
As amazing as that sounds, I think I'm going to focus on my
Oh, trust me, when you get to the women's one, it gets worse because your first day at the center, you get a chance to actually face one of the people you're training with, and then you get sent to Monday Night Raw to face Sasha Banks. The storyline goes, it's because half the wrestlers couldn't leave Europe because of a volcano. Or some shit.
Do you think
Yeah.
you're too good to get a bowl of clam chowder dumped on your head? Because reality check, you're not.
On second thought, that really sounds
Looks like The
the
Miz
type
is
of
challenging me
part
to a
I could
match.
sink my teeth into. I'm going to start thinking about
Okay, fine. You don't want to be in my commercial. Then when I'm...
Yep, Miz has challenged me to a match. Souped Up is the story. That's the name of the story, Souped Up. Apparently, Miz wanted me to be in a soup commercial, and I declined it. So no soup for me. Which is fine. I don't eat that much. I only eat soup when I'm sick anyway. Ooh, yeah, give me a Slim Jim. Which, by the way, somebody actually made a Slim Jim arena. And I have it downloaded. And I also have the Slim Jim Heavyweight Championship downloaded. And the Taco Bell Championship, and the KFC Championship, and the McDonald's Championship. Damn. Yeah, I see. If this would have been back in our day, I don't think nobody would have cared. Hell no. Oof.
One, two, three.
Beavis and... Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Celebrity death match. Oh, there's one storyline left to do, but yeah, I'm honest too, because my grandma, who I love to death, she has become the opposite. Because when I was growing up, she loved George Carlin and Red Fox and all that. Now she won't even watch those guys because they're not correct. I'm like, they're fucking funny still. Mm-hmm. That's why there's a few films I bought because I'm like, pretty soon you ain't gonna be able to find them. G.I. Jane 2.
Hey, we have some good news. You're not going to have to deal with us much longer. Well, maybe if everything works out.
What do you mean?
Triple H feels like he's seen enough from you and the rest of the class. So it's time for an official evaluation.
Is this the
Mm-hmm.
PC showcase you mentioned back on my first day?
Exactly. All of the GMs will be here to see you guys in action. If you impress any of them enough, you might receive a contract offer.
It's about time. I was ready for this after I beat you day one.
I understand the urgency, but some guys never get this kind of opportunity. Don't take it for granted.
Don't worry. I'll make the most of it.
Exactly, and
We have the matches for the showcase lined up. Paragon is facing Hector, and you'll be going up against Chase.
ooh, interesting.
That should set you up to look good in front of the GMs. Yeah, about that road dog. See, I was thinking about his first day.
I don't get to choose an opponent.
It's never good when you're thinking.
Wait,
I know.
Sean says he has an idea.
Thinking about how he called me out and beat me. It was definitely a statement win for sure. But what I'm getting at is, how about instead of taking another shortcut at the showcase, you face me again instead? You beat me once when I wasn't prepared.
Ooh, interesting. I could beat up the skinny white cracker.
When I'm ready. Just think about this for a second, okay?
Oh, I could face
Win over
HBK,
could open a lot of doors. That's no easy task.
and I get to
Chase
pick
is
where
a
I go.
safer bet, but definitely wouldn't impress the GMs as much.
Wodog's like I should face the skinny cracker. Well, you know who I'm picking. So hit my music. I'm just a sexy cut. Sexy cut. I'll make your ankle hurt. I'm so glad somebody else remembers that besides me. So yeah, I'm facing Shawn Michaels.
I'd be happy to beat you again.
Good. But technically you have to beat me again twice. It's gonna be a 2 out of 3 falls match.
That's great and all, guys, but now I need to find a new opponent for Chase, and that's going to turn into a whole thing. But that's your problem.
What I find funny is now. Oh wait, it's a 2 out of 3 falls
The
match.
GMs want
Fuck.
a full presentation for the showcase, so you're going to get to wear the gear you designed a while back. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, kid.
Da-da-da-da-da. That I love. Yeah, he did. Funny thing is, because this is back, okay, because I remember that whole storyline, because they were in Roanoke at the time, so SmackDown, and my mom bought tickets for us to go see the SmackDown show. We actually got to hear a little bit of the song that night. That was fucking amazing. Of course, it was during the commercial break.
Just a heads up, I wouldn't get all worked up about this PC showcase, since the GMs are really only coming to scout me.
He probably did have bought them from Sherry. Probably had a pair.
That's funny, because I think they're actually showing up to see me.
Who are you even facing anyway? I heard Shawn Michaels?
Paragon J is pissed. I'm facing
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels.
I'm going to beat him again and show the GMs what they've been missing out on.
Are you an idiot? You had the chance to face Chase, which would have been a walk in the park and a guaranteed contract offer. But instead you chose to face a motivated Mr. WrestleMania.
Yeah, because I want a challenge.
who's
I'm
out
not
for
you.
revenge.
I'm not you, Paragon. A little bitch whose six-pack abs look like they were painted on.
A win over HBK will punch my ticket to anywhere I want to go in WWE.
Yeah, and a loss will do nothing.
Well, that's why I'm not going to lose.
Yeah, I'm thinking Undertaker since he just retired, so my money's on him. It was when it was they had the defend the streak and break the streak. So it was a few years ago, because I can't remember which one, but I know that was the whole gimmick. It was all about Undertaker. You relived most of his WrestleMania matches, and you would have to then defend the streak and then break it. What's funny is, though, they didn't add all his Mania matches. They left the ones out with Giant Gonzalez and King Kong Bundy. For obvious reasons. Oh, yeah, because Triple H just retired, too, because of the health thing. I would say do Triple H, because you could actually do a lot of stuff. You could actually have his one pay-per-view match against Alex Wright, this Wonder Kid, when he was in WCW. Yes, Triple H, I remember that match. It was the only good thing about that Starrcade pay-per-view. So they were a tag team, and then you could have him win his first match, come to WWE and do all that, have the match with him versus Warrior, and then oh god, because then he beat Mark Mayo for the Intercontinental title, if I recall, thanks to Mr. Perfect. So you could have a lot. His rise from being the Blue Blood to DX later to the Game and all that. He's not a Hall of Famer, but I would consider him a legend. I mean, he did win championship gold in WCW and WWE. And we all know I consider Alex Wright a legend, but then yet again, I love this Wonder Kid. We need to bring a dancing gimmick back and just have it and let it be a German one. Boom, 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 boom. By the way, check out my wrestling bios, because when he does Relive in the Monday Night Raw, he brings up the... Oh shit, Shawn Michaels reversed my spear. Oh shit. Ow. Sean, what are you doing? You're supposed to be losing. You can't. You're not beating the total package, Doug Barrett. Get ready for Lex Luger's theme song. Oh fuck! He actually hit me with the super kick. Oh shit! And I kick out. You're not Dolph. You're old Michaels. You're not Dolph Ziggler. Sean, are you really gonna try to? He jumped off the top rope. Why would you do that, Sean? No, they didn't, did they? Yeah, because he did win 2 tag team titles as 1-2-3 Kid. One with Bob Holly and then the other one Marty Jannetty. And Mandy Rose is beating up Adam Pills and this outside the ring. What the fuck? Sorry, that just distracted me. But you know who they're also missing? The missing fake Diesel. Well, what's funny is, and I think people forget this, and this is what makes me a little bit, man, I gotta pause here because it's story time again. The Rumble Austin first won, and remember they did that Final Four. It was him, Brett, Austin. It was Austin, Brett, Vader, and Taker, right? Technically, if they did it correctly, it should have not been Taker or Vader because technically, the Final Four once Austin was eliminated was Brett, fake Diesel, Taker, and Vader. So Taker and Vader, one of them should not have been in it. It should have been fake Diesel, but I know that wasn't gonna fucking happen. Because that's a little known thing. Because when you look up when it tells you who's been eliminated, Diesel's number 28, fake Diesel. Because he technically got eliminated after Taker and Vader. That's why it's like, why did they should have made it a 5-way. Yeah, fake Diesel would have not won, but it would have fucking made sense. A.K.A. Isaac Yankem DDS, a.k.a. the Christmas creature from Memphis. No, they don't bring up his Memphis days when he was Abomination and Christmas creature, which ironically enough, if anyone can find it, look up his days in Memphis. He actually won the tag team titles with Al Snow. Think about that for a minute. Him and Al Snow won the tag titles. No. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because they always mentioned that he was supposed to join DX or something along those lines. Oh, time to hit my Vader. Time to hit the Vader salt. Moonsault. Thanks to Vader. Whee! And that's the first time I fucking hit it.
1, 2, 3.
He wrestled in Japan for a bit, but he never. I think he might have got a developmental deal in WWE years ago, but it never went anywhere. I mean, you could team him up with Rick Steiner Jr., and that would be interesting. I refuse to call him his NXT name. I refuse to. Your name's not Braun Breaker. It's Steiner's. Congratulations on your successful I almost said piss. PC showcase. Multiple GMs were impressed with your performance and will probably offer you a contract to sign with that brand. Be sure to talk to as many GMs as you can to weigh your... I already said I'm signing with NXT because William Regal, motherfuckers. Fuck Mandy Rose and fuck Paul Pierce.
I've heard a lot about you, and you didn't disappoint with your win over Shawn Michaels today. With that being said...
Since I'm a cocky ass here, instead of saying it would be an honor, I'm going to say I look forward to dominating NXT.
I look forward to dominating NXT and using it as a stepping stone to bigger things.
A bit pompous, are you? I have a feeling you might be singing a different tune after you see what NXT is all about. In fact, with that attitude, you might become the stone that gets stepped on.
I look forward to proving you wrong.
Yeah, I'm going to prove you wrong, William Regal. So wrong, in fact, that you're going to have me join Daniel Bryan and John Moxley and that other guy in your group in AEW. Yeah. After he got his ass fucking kicked and busted open. I think Moxley was pissed because he had to go to Corey Graves' wedding, Corey Graves and Carmella's wedding. So he's like, I'm gonna beat this motherfucker to death. And okay, have you seen the picture of John Moxley at that wedding? Not only that, he showed up wearing a Cincinnati Bengals t-shirt. He probably only showed up because Rena was there. Who got invited.
Looks like I'll have some company.
You signed with NXT too?
Yeah, I just spoke with Regan. I think it's a great fit for my style, and I'll be able to compete for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Oh, looks like Hector's going to be joining me in NXT. You know what? I like you, Hector, so you know I'm a prick. I'll be nice to you.
Coming in as the new guys.
I gotta be nice to at least one person.
Competing with you there. Congrats, man.
You too.
I think if anyone's noticed, I'm only nice to Hector and the skinny white cracker. I hate the Paragon dude. He's like CM Punk. Yeah, he's like CM Punk, which pisses me off.
You're looking at the Blue Brand's newest superstar.
Yeah, no one cares.
Good for you. I'm going to do the same thing.
Well, I'm going to say this. I don't hate CM Punk, but I get the reason I say he's like that because Paragon's the indie darling, and then he thinks his shit doesn't stink. It is one problem with not all indie wrestlers, but some of them, it's like once it. How can I say this? The Young Bucks, when they went to had that tryout in WWE, but they got turned away because they disrespected Booker T. Sometimes indie guys kind of think their shit don't stink.
I'd say I'll be watching on NXT, but I'll be too busy dominating SmackDown.
They said they didn't need to listen to Booker T because they were the new generation of tag teams, more or less. They didn't want to listen to what Booker T had to tell them and what the Legends advice. I want to listen to Booker T, but it's not because I don't want to disrespect him. It's because he kisses Vince McMahon's ass too much.
Thanks. What's the matter with you?
What's the matter? You and Hector and Paragon all got signed, but no one wanted me, and now I'm stuck here.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what, Chase? Because I like you, I'm going to say your time will come.
Comparing yourself to us isn't going to help.
That's good advice.
Bro.
All right.
Because Chase, I actually like you. You're just too damn skinny, boy. You need some meat on your bones. And then this Shawn Michaels pissed off at me.
You got the better of me again. I'd like to think it would have been a different story 25 years ago, but who knows?
Shawn Michaels, I'm going to say this. The two matches you had against me in this game were better than the match you had in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it probably would have since you'd be wrestling a baby.
Yes, everyone. Bring me your hate and angry tears.
I get it. I'm ancient. Look, I heard you're going to NXT.
Thanks for saying that. Especially since we haven't always seen
It's hard for me to see eye to eye with anyone these days. That's a joke.
So basically, don't do anything you would have done when you were starting out.
Exactly. Good luck, kid.
I like the fact Shawn Michaels says, "Don't do what I did in the WWE when I was in my prime. Okay, don't smoke, don't do drugs, don't try to sleep with Sunny when she's already married to somebody else. Don't go into business for myself against big fat men like I did against Vader at SummerSlam." Should I continue or just stop on that note?
And there you see the newest addition to NXT's roster making their way into the arena. If you ask me, I think he's going to do big things here.
Yeah. And then years later they'll do a shoot. They'll do a shoot interview where I buried him with the Click. Oh, we're on NXT now, guys. Exactly. I'm trying to remember. When didn't he vacate? Let's see. I think when Austin beat him. Is that the only? Oh God, it's hard to remember. I'm not counting Shawn Michaels when he came back, obviously, because then he didn't mind dropping titles. But when he was in that young cocky prick mode, did he? Excluding when Austin beat him. When Psycho Sid beat him, maybe. I think that's like the only other time I saw him lose the title, but it was done in a bullshit way because he got hit with a camera. So it wasn't clean. When he was tag team champions with Diesel, they vacated twice. When he was Intercontinental champion, he got stripped of it the first time because of steroids. No problem. Then he forfeited it to Dean Douglas. Shit. It is hard as hell to actually remember when he did lay down for anybody. Holy shit. Right, social media. Breaking news. The upcoming NXT Tour Japan will have a very special guest. The immortal Hulk Hogan will make a trip over to say farewell to his Japanese Hulkamaniacs one last... Oh, fuck yes! Ooh, I can't... Oh. Definitely wait for Mr. Jones to come back for that one. You backed up all your talk again. Respect for that. Good luck on NXT. Don't make us look bad. Okay, so besides... Let's check the pool hall real quick, because I want to save that storyline for when Mr. Jones gets back. We started with Hulkamania. We're gonna... we gotta have Mr. Jones with us to continue the Hulkamania bullshit. You better get ready to bow to the master. Suck it! That's what she said. Alright, so let's see what she wants.
I know it's against literally every rule, but can you please, please, please just throw me through a table? It would be an honor and our little secret. Besides the video I'd post all over my social media.
I'm still here.
Okay, fine.
Alright, so our first match on NXT. Oh, go ahead. I'm letting you go first. A lot. Okay, so my first NXT match, because I'm saving... Remember how I told you there was a match with Hulk Hogan? You would go to Japan and face Hulk Hogan? I think I told you that, or somebody, I told somebody that. We actually have the storyline that I can choose to go up against... to go on tour in Japan and face Hulk Hogan. We're going to do that storyline, but first, we're going to do the challenge match where I have to face Dexter Lumis in a tables match. And then we're going to beat up Hulk Hogan. That's my first match I can do. One of the fan challenges, she's challenging me to put Dexter Lumis through a table. But then we're going to take on Hulk Hogan in Japan. So, okay, so that tells me then, and I was correct then, depending which ability you choose from either athlete, indie wrestler, actor, or MMA, you get different storylines. So if you want to face Hogan in Japan, it looks like you have to pick the actor one. Because I didn't get that storyline when I was on PS5 and picked indie guy.
I've been looking forward to this one.
The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from Virginia.
Man, they're booing me now, but apparently they don't like the fact that I come out to Hulk Hogan's theme song and I act like a dick.
The total package.
Kind of weird my first match in NXT is a tables match.
A strange, unsettling feeling has just come over this.
Hey Dexter Lumis. How does it feel to know you're doing the same gimmick you did in TNA now in NXT? Hmm? Oh. In case anybody doesn't remember, when Dexter Lumis was in when it was in TNA, no problem. When he was in TNA, he actually had the stalker gimmick, creepy stalker bastard gimmick back then. Work on the backy wacky.
Oh, and Lumis turns the tables. Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex.
Sweep the legs, Johnny.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
Kick him in the gut. That bad of a night.
Arms trapped. Riot kick. He's looking a little off balance.
Yeah, he better regroup fast before someone uses this moment to send him smashing through a table.
Uh-oh, second rope. He's one step ahead there.
Haha. Gotta love that shit.
Lumis gets intercepted. Using his body as a weapon.
Sorry, Dexter Lumis. I'm winning my first match on NXT, so you can go to hell.
Oh, what an atomic drop.
Eat my fat white ass. The Mist. Yes, it will, because now I'm going to put his ass through the table. Good night, Dexter Lumis. We're just going to pretend the table broke. Since I decided to do it on the camera, you couldn't see me put him through a table. When you're right, you get a cookie. Story complete. They see you for that. My dog owns more sweaters than I do. Throw them up. What the hell? Okay, so it looks like we have 2 storylines we can do, but we're going to do the... It's time to beat up Hulk Hogan in Japan. But... I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, because he didn't do the leg drop as his finisher. He did like a running axe handle or something. So here's how this storyline starts out on Twitter. Breaking, the upcoming WWE NXT Tour Japan will have a very special guest. The immortal Hulk Hogan will make the trip over to say farewell to his Japanese Hulkamaniacs one last time. Hulk Hogan. So many memories in Japan over the years, brother. It would be a bittersweet sayonara to my Hulkamaniacs in the land of the rising sun. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Now this is what I say. This tour is about showcasing the Japanese fans the best talent that WWE has now. Not a broke down cartoon from the 80s who has worn out his welcome. Just stay home, brother. Hogan says, sorry, who are you? Now, I think Mr. Jones, I think everybody would agree with me. They agree with me. Hogan should just stay home. He's a broken down cartoon character from the 80s. I'll introduce myself in Japan, Hogan. I knew you were out of touch, Hogan, but don't think it was that bad. I'll just make sure to introduce myself in Japan. Okay, time for my Hogan voice. I'm not looking to start anything, Doug Barrett 619. Those days are behind me, brother. Just want to say goodbye to my Japanese fans, brother. But look forward to meeting you, brother. Confirm. I hope I get to hit him with a guitar. Confirmed story. Sayonara Hogan. If you complete this, you get 15 max upgrade points, 7,000 plus fans on Twitter, and you unlock future sneakers for the male and female, and you unlock Japan Hall. Hulk Hogan, everybody's going to be saying, I want to be a Hulkamaniac. Yeah, I'm going to kick Hulk Hogan's ass. It's the Battle of America. Doug Barrett versus Hulk Hogan. Who's the most American? With guest referee, Bandit Keith from Yu-Gi-Oh! If you get that reference, congratulations. Oh fuck, I just hit Hulk Hogan with an axe bomb. Golf books, that was a good one.
This is crossing the line. I agree, but maybe next time don't say who are you to one of the top superstars in NXT. Not saying this is okay.
The referees in the room, we will have to pull me off Hogan. I just crippled your... See, I was hoping I would have hit him with a guitar, because then I could just say, I became Jeff Jarrett. If anyone asks, because I know Mr. Jones might remember this like I do, when Jeff Jarrett was just starting TNA and all that, he was wanting to get Hogan there, so Jeff Jarrett went to Japan and hit Hulk Hogan in the head with a guitar. That was like one of the best moments I've ever fucking seen. I want to see that over and over again. Update. Way too late. Yep. Uh-oh. Looks like I pissed off the Japanese crowd, so let's see what's happened. Update. Hulk Hogan has been taken to a local medical facility in Japan for evaluation. Once released, he's expected to miss the remainder of the tour and travel back to the United States to recover. I didn't even beat him up that bad. I just gave him an axe handle smash to the back of his head. Jesus Christ. I think so too. Regal goes, Immediate disciplinary action will be taken against Doug Barrett for his disrespectful attack on WWE legend Hulk Hogan, starting with a suspension and significant fine. It was worth every penny. Crusade, oh god, I'm gonna probably mispronounce this. Crusader, Kushida. I know I'm, thank you. Kushida, yeah, I know I'm butchering it, I apologize. He says, growing up, Hulk Hogan was my hero. I highly fucking doubt that. If you lived in Japan, I'm sorry, if you lived in Japan, Hulk Hogan, I can't even believe that line. No. Your hero might have, I can understand if you said Andre the Giant, maybe, the Legion of Doom, the Steiner Brothers, Scott Norton. But Hogan? I could believe Vader, but not Hogan. Well, exactly. I won't let you get away with this, Doug Barrett. Lift the suspension so I can face him on the next show of the Japanese tour. Regal goes, on second thought, Doug Barrett letting the Japanese fans see your arm get broken would be a better punishment. Suspension lifted and the match is on. I go, if you thought what I did to your hero was disgraceful, wait until you see what I do to you. And then Crusader goes, time will tell. I'm sorry, if you would, no one, I'm sorry, I know Hulk, if Ric Flair I would have believed, if he said his hero was Ric Flair. Or Brock Lesnar. Not fucking Hogan. Now I'm sure somebody's going to comment, oh, Hogan had a very popular fan base in Japan, New Japan. I'm sorry, if I was in Japan, Great Muta would have been my hero first. That was the... No, I don't buy that for a second.
Yeah, now we're talking.
What's funny is since I come out to Hulk Hogan's theme song, it works perfectly since I beat him up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Did Hulk Hogan pay you off?
From Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 275 pounds. The total package.
I guarantee... I'm so glad you and me both agreed. And I think we both said bullshit at the exact same second. He was probably one of the guys who spent $5,000 to get the Hulk Hogan poster from WrestleMania 6. What's $5,000 in yen? Now, somebody tell me. Okay, I don't get it. They say I'm the heel, but they're cheering me. Okay, Japan, what the fuck? I beat up Hogan and then you boo me, then you cheer me for it. I think I made my character somehow like Bret Hart. He's lived in America but hated everywhere else. Just Craig says, "Sup, Doug? Hey, Craig. Hope you're having a good night tonight. Welcome to My Rise, Part 4. And Hulk Hogan's #1 fan, Marty McFly.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 192 pounds, Kushida.
I would have believed Sasuke Nakamura more than him. Yeah, Kurt Angle, definitely. Craig, since you're just joining us, this is a storyline how I beat up Hulk Hogan in Japan, and his #1 fan in Japan is mad at me. Oh God, yeah. If you missed the first, oh, Craig says, "Oh my." Yeah, apparently I crippled Hulk Hogan. I sent him to the hospital. All I gave him was a running axe handle smash.
During what was supposed to be his farewell tour of Japan, Kushida has stepped up tonight to punish Hogan's attacker for his shameful assault.
It was certainly a shocking scene, Byron, one that WWE fans around the world won't soon forget.
I seriously want to know who thought that was a good idea to choose him. You could have chose anybody else.
Trying to avenge his hero's attack. Good luck with all that.
Oh, wait a minute. Cutscene. Here comes Hulk Hogan. And he can barely walk. Go back to the nursing home, old man. What the? He tried to schoolboy my ass. Fuck you. Hulk Hogan's leaving now. So looks like we're going to see the total package, Doug Barrett take on Hulk Hogan in Japan after all. I wanted to do the spear, not that. Trying to break your ribs. Depends. I think you have to hold like R2 or hold X or something. Craig says, is this on the PS5? No, this is the PS4 version. And I'm going to explain how I got the PS4 version. Because I told our buddy Falco, and Craig, you know who Falco is. When I got WWE 2K22, I have the PS5 version Deluxe Edition. Or Special Edition, whatever you want to call it, that came with the Season Pass and whatnot. Because I got that, the PS5 version, it came with the PS4 version as well, so I was able to get both versions. And since I still can't stream on the PS5 because my internet, while the internet is better, I still have streaming issues with the 5, I'm able to stream this because I got the PS4 version with the game. Which is kind of funny because 2K was, I wasn't expecting to do that. I pop it in, I read the code, it says, oh, this gives you the Season Pass, and gives you the game for the PS4. I was like, woohoo! No, I got the PS5 version and the PS4 version. And I'm talking to Mr. Jones, by the way, Craig, if you wanted to know. Yeah, so apparently if you bought the special edition for one, you got the other version for free with it. Now, what's funny is if you bought the NWO version, you did not get that feature, apparently, from what some people have told me. Which I kind of think is funny. From what I've been told, no, you don't. But honestly, now you can buy the NWO thing by itself for $25, which I think is too high. Yeah, I would not do it.
Kushida keeps him at bay. Look at this, going counter for counter. He's heading up top, thinking big. Way too diving moonsault. He's in a little bit of trouble now. Not a bad break. And that'll about do it, folks.
And thanks to Bam Bam Bigelow and Vader, I hit the moonsault for the win. See what happens when you say Hulk Hogan's your hero, your ribs get broken.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking. That's why they call it light work.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'd like to point out I am a heel in this game, and I'm still getting cheered in Japan. What the fuck is with this game? The fans should be booing me and flicking me off, not cheering for me. I'm starting to think 2K Studios is from Canada. Oh, that doesn't make me feel happy. Yeah, because I mean, because the only ones you have right now to choose from is this and the Retromania game, which the Retromania game's fun, but man, I wish it had online options and other modes and stuff. Fire Pro Wrestling, I know there's that one. Exactly. Alright, time for me to do more Hulk Hogan impersonation. Wasn't gonna let the last time my Japanese Hulkamaniac saw me end like that, brother. I'm still here and ready to stand up and fight back. And now I know who you are, Doug Barrett, a coward. You should have got on that plane when you had the chance. But just like always, you're desperate for the spotlight. That does sound like Hulk Hogan, doesn't it? Bobby the Brain Heenan was right. Alright, Hogan says, the red and yellow doesn't back down from anyone. So how about you find some backup and take on me and my number one Hulkamaniac on the last Japanese show. Give my Hulkamaniacs a real farewell. Yep. And he goes, it would be an honor to team with you, brother. Why? I don't buy that. I don't either. Oh, I got tagged in a post. Probably got told to shut up by my family. Yep, now I can either accept the tag team match or challenge Hogan to a singles match. What to do? Do I want a tag team match or do I want to cripple Hogan all by myself? Yeah, and I don't know who my tag team partner would be. So we're gonna do the tag team match. I don't want to, but since Hogan's too, no, it has to be a tag team match because Hogan's too old. I feel like if I beat Hogan one-on-one, that would mean something more to me. I want a one-on-one match. I'm not doing a tag team match because I could get stuck with somebody who sucks. Translation: Hulk Hogan. Oh, that was a bun. Translation: Hulk Hogan stands on the apron like Quesada does all the walk. Not going to happen. You want to fight me, Hogan? Let's do it one-on-one. Hogan says, translation, I have no friends and can't find a partner, but fine with me. No, I think, yeah. I got Mr. Jones. I got Just Craig. We're good. I seriously don't know who I'd rather not do that because it could have stuck me with somebody with a terrible overall. I like the fact it's playing Ricochet's theme song. It's like, we need a hero. And Doug's our hero to kill Hulk. I'm going to do you and everyone else who hates Hulk Hogan because of what he said that he doesn't like certain people dating his daughter. I'm going to take him out. I am going to get my car to the barbecue. Yes, believe it or not, Doug does know what that fucking means. I'm not a complete idiot like Paul Martin.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 275 pounds. The total package, Doug Barrett.
So let's see. I have Hulk Hogan's theme song, but I'm a heel. My nickname is the Total Package, but I'm fat. And I wear sunglasses like Mr. Hughes and Super Colo. And I'm the American Bret Hart because I love him. Everybody loves me in America, but hates me everywhere else. How many people did I rip off? Yeah, it's still a better storyline than Baron Corbin's gimmick. I think they're making him a face now, from what I've been told. Apparently, Madcap beat him up because Corbin lost at WrestleMania. Oh, that's not fair. The Lone Wolf.
From Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hulk Hogan!
Nothing wrong with people being bald.
So between WCW and WWE, Hogan has had double
Stone Cold.
title reigns.
Hogan's got a manager. He's bringing his #1 Hulkamaniac from Japan with him. Alright, enough of Hulk Hogan dancing. It's time to end this.
What an astonishing turn of events here on Hulk Hogan's farewell.
Hulk Hogan's still wearing the do-rag.
Broadcast from Japan Hall, the Hulkster returns to the ring to put his
You know what? Because I know I can beat Hulk Hogan, I'm going to make him tap out. Make it his last match in Japan. Make him cry. I'm going to make you humble, bitch. I'm going to do what the Iron Sheik wants to do. Somebody send this to his ex-wives. They'll be happy I beat up Hogan.
inverted atomic drop incoming.
How many other people could we send this to that hate Hulk Hogan and would enjoy this?
Uh-oh. Oh no, from behind. Oh boy.
The people at VH1 when they produced Hogan's Knows Best. Well, we can't send it to Brian Knobs because we know he loves Hogan. And Buddhist the Bob Beefcake would be pissed off on beating up Hogan. Hogan pulled my hair. He's jealous that I have gorgeous black hair. Oh, time to do Booker T's Harlem Hangover. Hulk Hogan, this Harlem Hangover's for you. And I'm not going to say the rest of that because I'm not getting canceled. And I just did the... I'm coming for you, Ninja. Okay, I got to give you props on that one. Hogan's starting to no-sell my shit. This is not 1986. Drugs.
Just deadlifting right there. The power. Superhuman. Hogan's in for it now. Hogan is out.
Uh-oh, I'm putting him in the Texas Cloverleaf. And Hogan tapped out. How's it feel that I made Hulk Hogan tap out to the Texas Cloverleaf? And I still got my sunglasses on.
Victory, guys. No contest.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
I just realized something looking at how much we've streamed tonight. We're counting... The other two streams we did, we've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Give or take. Actually, 3 hours plus, actually, because the one was, that first stream took 37 minutes, the second one took 57, and we're about to hit 2 hours on this one, so yeah. Thank you, Bang Energy Drink. Boom. She bangs. Oh, baby, when she moves. Yes, some of us still remember him. Yep. I forgot his name, but I remember the songs. Story complete. Sayonara Hogan. Don't worry, my little Hulkamaniacs. I've been knocked down before, but I don't stay down. Oh, God. Hogan, shut up. Oh, Hogan, just go away. But I feel better about myself. I beat up Hogan. Life is good. So let's see. What does this guy want me to do? Mark Thompson.
I've been watching a lot of Kushida's old matches from Japan. He was on a whole other level, and he's only gotten better. No offense, but you and the rest of the NXT roster can't touch him.
I gotta face him
finisher,
again.
It's over. Unless you could hit your finisher first. Doubtful, though.
So this fan wants me to beat up the Hulk Hogan's biggest fan again. What is with the Hogan love? Jesus Christ. And it's a finishers only match, apparently. Which I believe, if I remember the rules correctly, once I hit my finisher, I win the match. Makes me wonder, since I'm getting different storylines right now, what storylines am I going to get on SmackDown and Raw?
Oh yeah, I like this guy.
Okay, now I'm mad. Corey Graves says he likes me. I need to go beat up Corey Graves.
No disqualification, no countouts. We're guaranteed to see a trainload of carnage.
Yep, it's whoever hits the finisher first wins the match.
Where grudges get even uglier. You never know who or what will come out of the woodwork in a battle like this. That's when some outside interference becomes a factor, Corey. We all know that WWE superstars never forget a grudge. Superhuman. The pinpoint kick to the back.
Best moonsault ever time. Oh no, axe handle smash that missed. Ow! That was my face you hit.
He has him right where he wants him. From the top rope. One step ahead of Kushida.
He tried to do a drop kick on the outside and he missed.
Big body slam. And pointed the elbow right to the chest.
See what a missile drop kick. Ow, and I missed my jumping over the top rope.
Your body out of the ring like that is more often than not going to provide such a result. That was an example of boldness backfiring.
Loca, her lips are dove, and the skin's the color mocha.
Snapmare. Oh, face first. Boom.
I just kicked him in the face.
Back onto it.
Oh, this match has a lot of botches already.
Face first. Putting the shoulder in jeopardy there. Great counter.
I feel like this has been nothing but we've done nothing but what, sing and talk bad about Hulk Hogan. So it's been a great night.
Something in the corner.
Randy Savage would be proud of us.
Just deadlifting right there.
Yes, I remember Randy Savage's rap album. It wasn't that bad.
He's lost some of his win now.
Still better than Hulk Hogan singing.
Atomic drop incoming.
Be a man.
Got to find a way to get out of this.
Yep. Rob, just keep back.
Third time's a charm. And more attacks to his core could hit his offense.
Ow. Okay, stop moving, you skinny bastard. I'm trying to land on your back.
That was nice.
The green mist. Time to break your ribs. Oh, you son of a bitch. He moved out of the way.
He steers clear of contact.
You son of a bitch.
Jeez. Kushida is really falling behind. Kushida needing to weather a storm here.
I thought I was going to win the match with ease.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Time for another Harlem Hangover.
Top rope. Misses. Oh, Kushida avoids contact.
Okay, I'm going to really be pissed because I've dominated this whole match and I didn't get to hit my finisher.
He's turning the tables. Dragon twist cutter. Was ready.
Oh, come on. No, well, I have to hit my finisher to win the match. Bossman Slam! Out of nowhere. The three most dangerous wards in NXT. Boss. BBS.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys. This is what you get when you have...
I had to think for a minute what the three initials were for Bossman Slam. Hearing our Truth's theme song. So that takes care of that storyline. Alright, so it looks like I can talk to Hector. And there's a lot of storylines I gotta do. So let's see, we have Dark Match, this thing, Hector's for a secret, NXT Breakout, The Bounty, Keith Lee is limited, Fantasy Booking, Throw 'em Up, Grimm's Rules, Maya Enormous Butt, you enormous butt. We do have a lot of good guy shit to do, but we're not doing good guy shit. And just to show you guys, the champions in NXT, North American champions Damian Priest, and your NXT champion is Finn Balor. Alright, so they can go to the pool hall. So I know I have one I can check Twitter to do. So let's see what happens at the pool hall. Oh, looks like I can talk to two people. So let's see what they want me to do.
Okay, so this is crazy, but I promised myself that if I ran into you, I'd ask.
No, because that's a good guy storyline. I'm not doing any good guy storylines. We got to be bad. Because I'm bad to the bone.
Ugh, Cameron Grimes has been leaving 1-star reviews on my podcast.
Okay, I'm not doing anything to face Grimes at the moment. That's another good guy character storyline. Don't they know I'm bad? Who's bad? Just nasty boys. Yes, I was trying to reference Janet Jackson, but I couldn't sing it to save my life. And let's see what happens in William Regal's office. Oh, we have two storylines. What does Chase want?
What are you doing here? Did you get signed to NXT?
No, not yet. But I...
Alright, so let's see. I could face Chase in a match.
Simple. We go out there, and if you want a spot here,
oh, come on, man. We go way back.
I'm offended you'd even...
Is it too...
Yes.
So Chase wants me to lay down for him. I'm not going to do that. we'll do that match next time because I want to see what the choices I get. So what does Regal want me to do?
If you haven't already heard,
What does the
confident one are we?
Alright, so he wants me to enter the TakeOver tournament.
All right.
And we'll do that next time. So when we come back, we're going to be doing more storylines we can do in NXT. There is one I have to do that involves the social media. Actually, there's a few of them in that involve social media. Keith Lee. And then, of course, there's the one where my dog owns more sweaters than I do. Throw him up. What the hell does that even mean? And I can also challenge for the NXT North American Championship. So we got a lot of shit to do when we come back. But until then, thank you for joining me tonight. And have a good night. And see you all next time, folks.